Make sure you leave a 1/4 inch exposed in the front. You have it flush or at least a little bit off the end in the back. If you need to trim the sleeving, you're going to want to trim it measuring with the sleeving on, so it will shorten if you were to trim it off of the can. So when it's off of the suppressor, it's going to show one length, but once it's on the suppressor, it's going to be shorter. As you can see. Remove the bungee and unloop it. Loosen the cover by pulling the rope. Now loosen the rear. And it's gonna come right through here. So now I can see inside of the cover and I'll be able to slide the suppressor through easily. Make sure that the suppressor cover is going to be able to cinch in the rear of the can, so it won't slide off as you're shooting. And it should fit just like that. Cinching around the rear and either flush on the front or cinching slightly around the front. If you have any flash caps or end caps that would cause a blast or a flash to come out, you want to make sure not to have it overhang because you'll ruin the suppressor cover. So start pulling from the front or from the rear and work your way back. Now you're going to pull this rope tight and it's going to tighten the front, as you can see. Get it nice and tight. Now we're going to tighten the rear. And as you can see, it's cinching on the rear of the plane beat. Always pulling away from the loop cord in the back. So it's cinched onto the rear. It's nice and tight along the seam, flush on the front. It's a pretty good fit, and it won't be able to rotate or slide because it's grabbing on the front of the can and on the back. So now we're going to loop this around. Following the stitching. We can go around once with the bungee. And hold it down so it doesn't unravel itself accidentally. Pull the bungee, cover the bungee through the loop, loop it around, and if you can loop it again, you can loop it once more. So it's nice and tight. Now we're going to throw it on front end of the rifle, show that you can install So having removed the cover for this setup, any direct red or plan B, similar setup. Nice and tight. Won't come off. Good to go. Thank you.